It all happened this morning when I had zero desire to get ready for my day. And that inspired me. This video is going to show you guys how you can achieve either the comfiest of costumes or the most glam of costumes. We're going to use a roller set to create a comedic or a sexy look. So if you're into either of those, watch this tutorial with me and get you ready for Halloween weekend. This is how we do. Ready? Boom! First things first, I'm dealing with clean hair, air dried, and I'm going to use this to create my roller set. Depending on the type of hair you have, first we'll talk rollers. Alright, I've got a few different ones here today. If you got straight hair, you can just go in with Velcro rollers. These are actually meant to be used on dry hair. Do not put these in your hair when it's wet. Or you could use, these are called magnetic rollers. These are for wet sets. You would wet your hair down and roll them in. Or you could use perm rods. So however way I put these rollers in my head, it applies to using whichever type of roller. And since my hair is curly, today I'm going to be wetting down each section and using my magnetic rollers. So besides having your rollers, some other things you're gonna need. I have a tail comb, which will allow me to section and comb. You're gonna need lots of clips. And if your hair is very dry, like mine, dry hair will create dry results if it's not moisturized. So I'm gonna be using my curl creams. First things first, I'm just gonna spray a light detangling spray real quick. But I know that my hair is pretty detangled because it was brushed out before I left it yesterday. This is a Wetbrush, soft bristled. It just glides through any knots. Doesn't pull your hair, doesn't cause breakage. Now that I'm nice and detangled, we're ready to go. So I'm gonna use the biggest size roller that I have because the section size that I take is going to be this width. The bigger the roller, the less sections you can take, the less time to do your hairs. All right, so one section at a time. I'm gonna spray her down. You're gonna make sure the section is thoroughly combed through. And for volume, you wanna comb upwards. You will take your roller, try to get your ends in as straight as possible. Roll and clip. Try to get it as tight as possible. Boom. Okay, that one was much better. The first one is always the hardest, but it gets easier as you go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this one. See? It gets better. Your hair has to be wet enough so that it will wrap around the set. So this would be if you're using either a magnetic roller or a perm rod. So once the hair is wet enough and it does have some hydration if needed, so I'm using my basic curl cream. I know that my curl cream isn't greasy, so I'm putting a little bit in just to give my hair moisture so it has some shine once I take these rollers out. Now when you're putting these rods in, okay, when I say you're stretching your curl, I mean it. You're playing a game of tug-of-war with your head. You want to get really good tension to really smooth out the hair before you begin rolling. Usually when I get to the section closest to my face hairline, you'll see I am rotating the rod, and instead of curling under, I'm curling away from my face. So I change it from horizontal to vertical. You'll also notice I'm using the cute little mini midget rods because these rods are easier to fit in the little crooks and crannies around my face. So as we continue up and around Mount Everest, you reach the top of the mountain at last. And you're left with a horseshoe section. So depending on how you are parting your hair for the occasion, you would place your rods accordingly. At the back of the horseshoe, closest to the crown, I do like to continue working the rods backwards. As you can see, I'm pulling them back and I'm splitting my hair just so that my hair will fit around it. Obviously this section can't be too big. And I'm just working backwards because it's going to keep volume there. Once I reach the front of my hairline, I can keep working backwards. Again, this is going to give me that swooped back effect, but I change it up. I go horizontally where I want my hair to part because I want it to achieve a lot of volume and definition where the side part is. Probably not the best idea to do when I have my roots showing so bad, but you know, it's fine. At last, all of the rods are in and life becomes a waiting game. You sit, you be patient, and you let these rods completely dry in your head. Even when you think they might be dry, do not take the rods out too early because all of your hard work will go to waste. Now instantly, there's 3 Halloween costumes I could use with my roller set. First one, pajama shirt, my dark circles, my optional but definitely preferred bathrobe, and my coffee. Here is, I woke up like this. Or you can really take this to the next level. Why, you've gotten so big, my sweet pea. Oh, why don't you visit Granny no more? Oh, honey, I've never been more comfortable. Exactly how I would want to be on Halloween. Take some candy, would you? Oh, no, I get it. You're too good for Grandma now. Look at you, all dolled up. Simply glam it up and now you are a celebrity who actually gets to wake up like this. Really get into character and you're good to go. And boom, 3 daytime Halloween looks. Once your set is fully dried or it's sat in long enough, you will take it out and be a whole new woman. So go ahead, girl, let them curls loose. Now, bitch, I'm Sandy. Everybody knows Sandy from Grease. I hope you've seen Grease. This one is just too easy because I have the blonde curls like Sandy from Grease. So now my pinup look is very retro. It's feeling cute, loving it. And I just kind of touched up anywhere around the edges with the flat iron that needed. And I'm good to go. It's a fun look. And if I didn't want to be Sandy, there's another obvious blonde I could be. Yes, queen. That's right, bitch. I'm Marilyn. Call me Miss Monroe. Hold up. Missing a crucial detail here. Wait for it. Yes, queen. You ready? Oh. Ooh. I'm Marilyn Monroe. She needs to get her roots done. You just have to have that innocent, ingenue, dumbfounded, you don't know anything, kiss me, look. And now, you're sexy. And that's it. Put all your blood, sweat, and tears into one hairstyle and get so many different looks out of it. I hope you guys have a very fun and happy and safe Halloween. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to keep seeing these tutorials and inspiration. And I will see you guys next and every Tuesday. Thanks for watching. How do I look? Oh no! I know I look fucking great right now. And now, it's probably one of my better hair days. Well, I see you. Someone better turn the fan on. And now. Oh no. Oh no, America. Fuck! No one do this. Don't do this. I knew it would all be worth it. Boom, shakalaka. Well, I'm gonna go take some selfies with this hairstyle now. Oh! I'll just let myself out.